This result was generated using this face reference, but getting Seedance to accept the face in the first place, that's where things get annoying. A lot of valid faces get rejected before the video even starts, even your own face or AI generated characters. I'll walk through 2 ways to prepare the face reference before sending it into Seedance. The first method is adding a light grid over the face. The second method is adding a digital mesh that follows the structure of the face. In my experience, the mesh method works much better. First, let's create the grid version. Take your original face reference and use an image edit step to add a light grid over the face. I'll zoom in on the prompt here. You can pause and copy it, and I'll include it in the template too. We keep the face readable, add a light grid over it, and use that edited image as the new reference for Seedance. Here's what the grid version looks like. The grid method can be hit or miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it still gets rejected. Now let's move on to the mesh version. The starting point is the same. We use the same original face reference, and we use an image edit step again. But instead of asking for a light grid, we ask for a digital facial mesh over the face. I'll zoom in on this prompt too. You can pause and copy it, and I'll include it in the template as well. This works the same way, but instead of a grid, we add a digital facial mesh over the face. Here's what the mesh version looks like. The reason I prefer this method is that the mesh follows the actual structure of the face. It keeps the face shape, the proportions, and placement of the features. Here's the result with the mesh version. The face still reads as the same character, but the reference is much less likely to get rejected before generation starts. That's really the goal. We want Seedance to understand the character while making the face reference more likely to be accepted. And compared to the grid, the mesh has been much more consistent for me. I've built this as a reusable workflow in WonderNode, so you can just swap in a new face and run it again. I'll include the template and the prompts so you can try it yourself.